championship bronze he won last year. Standing between him and that ambition is Sam Goodman of Australia.
Thank you. Внимательно, сразу.
So Jennifer Huggins of Canada with the final instructions ahead of this semi-final in the 56-kilogram bantamweight division. We're underway. First of a scheduled 3 3-minute rounds between boxers from Australia and Kazakhstan. The Australian representative is the man wearing red. He's come out very quickly, but he's just picked off by a long 1-2 there. And that is Sam Goodman from Albion Park in New South Wales. Admires Vasyl Lomachenko, and he had such a glittering AIBA Open boxing career, losing just once to Albert Selimov. 2 Olympic titles under his belt, and you can just see how integral to professional success strong amateur pedigree can be. No better example of that than Vasyl Lomachenko, the man who is the boxing idol of the boxer in red, and that is Sam Goodman, who went effectively to the body just a few moments ago. His opponent is Samatali Toltayev, 17 years of age, from Almaty. He comes here as a World Junior bronze medalist in 52 kilograms last year. He was a quarter-finalist last year at the Asian Junior Championships and was a runner-up in his national championships earlier this year up at 56 kilograms, having made his step up in weight just prior to that national championships. Good double right hand. It was an uppercut first and then turned it round into a hook. Toltayev. Cracking left hand as well. Once it came around the corner, and the final shot of that combination was a snaking corkscrew shot up between the guard. Good exchange at center ring, both boxers enjoying success. Toltayev trying to get those longer shots to work for him, lashing them out from the shoulder, not afraid to get on the front foot and take it to his man. And just standing in the pocket using good head movement is Goodman. He's receiving plenty of support. Cyber Arena holds 7,000, and we've got a healthy attendance here watching this semi-final stage of action today. On my way into the arena, I saw plenty of the boxers from the Australian team. They came here with 8, remember. 2 have made it through to the semi-finals. Plenty of them were donning lengthy green and gold ponchos filled with goose down, no doubt. They looked like they were going on a winter expedition, but it is pretty chilly here in St. Petersburg. And the men from down under were wrapped up in their winter gear, their boxing gear, and a good number of them, because 2 of the 8 are still in action in the semi-finals, but a good number of them are here cheering on Sam Goodman, who's competing admirably in this opening 3 minutes. Good round of boxing.
Just work your breath, work your breath. You need to attack more, mate. You need to 1-2. And you need to bring a second attack. You've got to chase some points. You can't stay back off this bloke. He's just punching you long. You need to get in with your feints and tricks. 1-2, 1 attack, 2 attack. No, don't draw on it.
So you hear the Australian coach.
You need to keep him going back.
Sammy, we've got to pump our lead.
Saying that he's just coming forward, trying to punch him long, and there's evidence of that tactic, snapping his head back with a long left hand.
The lead hand must be pumping, okay?
Toltayev.
Lead hand's got to be working to get an attack off, okay?
You've got to go after this goal for the next 2 rounds.
You start it and you finish it.
You've got to go after him. Set it all up, then bring it, then bring it again. Bring it again. Just keep tracing.
Seconds out.
So into the second round then, and straight away, Samatali Toltayev scores with a good long left from a flat-footed stance. The Australian corner urging him to start and finish. Any exchange that two boxers may engage in. Classic boxing phrase of first and third. That's what Sam Goodman's corner want from him. Tempo is slowed a little bit, but there's that terrific left hand once again from Toltayev, snaking it out, and it's repeatedly jolting the head back. There's a right hand over the top from Toltayev. That's an effective shot. Goodman varying between holding his hands around his sternum and just beneath his chin, but when they're down low, sometimes the longer arms of Toltayev will just tag him on the point of the chin. It's a good right hand from Goodman. Again, the decibel level continuing to rise. It's a terrific atmosphere here in SIBA Arena. Looping right hand around the corner is an effective shot, perhaps not with the correct knuckle part of the glove, but it certainly had an impact on the head guard of Goodman from Toltayev. Head movement from Toltayev, but he was still caught by a straight shot from Goodman. And then Goodman tucking up tightly. But he's caught by that right hand, as again his hands around his sternum, and perhaps just not getting to grips with the length that this man possesses, Samatali Toltayev. Fourth contest of the tournament for both of these men. A 4-1 victory over James Coughlin of Ireland to open his account for Toltayev, and a 5-0 win over Venezuela's Johnny A. Bonilla. And in the quarter-final stage, he beat the national youth champion of Turkey. And the youth championship European youth quarter-finalist Ali Ihsan Algas 5-0 to book his place here in the final four. Sam Goodman, it's been victories over men from Romania, 4-1 over Andrei Theodor Urubasa, 5-0 over Ramazan Abdullayev from Azerbaijan. Jennifer Huggins just cautioning Toltayev, having a stern talking to, giving him a stern talking to about stray elbow, using the stray elbow illegally. In the quarter-final stage, Goodman had a repeat victory over the two-time reigning youth national champion of Canada, Luis Santana, 5-0 to progress through to the bronze medal bout. Very good round of boxing once again, but the left hand of Toltayev is a really effective weapon. It's long, it's straight, it's pretty quick, and repeatedly he found a home for it on the chin of Goodman. Goodman had his own success as well, but there were greater volume of straight punches coming from this man. Goodman tucking up tightly on that particular, to repel that particular salvo, but while he's covering up, of course, he can't let his own hands go. Good right hand bolo shot, though look at the way he's holding with his left hand. Only 17 years of age, but that's a veteran move from Samatali Toltayev. Holding his man with the full hand and working away with the right hand. So into the third and final round we go. Sam Goodman's corner telling him that he needs a big 3 minutes here because he's been frustrated and oftentimes neutralized by the effective straight punching of the man in blue. So what can he do differently? Can he increase the tempo? Sam Goodman, in an effort to make it through to contest championship gold. Mid-range exchange here. The right hand was a good shot from Toltayev. Goodman coming back with a good straight right of his own. There's a left hand around the corner, which is a good shot. Referee reminding Goodman to keep his head up. And the Heads Up education campaign continues, because remember, in a couple of years' time, we could well be seeing these boxers on the senior AIBA stage, and there, of course, head guards have been removed. So the education from AIBA since the removal of head guards in the 2013 AIBA World Boxing Championships in Kazakhstan. There's an untidy tumble to the canvas. The education program continues. In AIBA, Dr. C.K. Wu, the head of AIBA, met with several local boxers in the early stage of this tournament that began 9 days ago, just reinforcing the importance of keeping one's head up while boxing. And when these men graduate, which they invariably will, through to the senior stage, just so that they are primed and ready to compete without the head protection that exists in youth boxing at the under 20 level. Well, beyond the midpoint of the third and final round, and both boxers giving it absolutely everything. And maybe Toltayev feels his man weakening. Jennifer Huggins, a referee from Canada, again warning him about holding on after cracking right hand from Goodman, catching the on-rushing Toltayev as he came back in. But maybe in the physical exchanges such as this, Toltayev just perhaps senses that his man is weakening, because when Goodman tumbled to the floor, Toltayev pounded his gloves and turned to his blue corner and says, yes, come on, let's do this. And look at the way he's rushing back in. Increased urgency being demonstrated by the man in blue. Sneaky right hand to the body, caught his man just beneath the pec muscle. Goodman trying to fight fire with fire, but again, his boxing stance betraying him, and that's often a sign of a fatiguing fighter. And maybe in those type of physical exchanges, Toltayev feels he has the advantage. He walked back in and helped himself to a cracking 1-2. Inside the final 20 seconds now, there's the same combination evidence once more. Corkscrew left from Goodman was wide of the mark. He did score with the follow-up left hand. And again, Goodman's head dropping and his knees dipping through sheer fatigue. He's put so much into this contest. And Toltayev ending it with another furious fusillade of punches. He raises his right hand immediately. And that's going to be difficult to refute the sentiment that he's expressing up in the boxing ring. Body language often tells a big story. Fighters are often the first to know who has got the verdict, and the manner in which they retreated to their respective corners suggests that this man, the man who feels he's done enough, Samatali Toltayev of Kazakhstan, feels that he has done enough to get his hand raised and progress through to the gold medal bout here in St. Petersburg.
Really nice round, nice last 2 rounds.
But the Australian coaches pleased with the way he responded in that third round. Let's get the official verdict from the judges.
В этом поединке единогласным решением судей победу одержал спортсмен из синего угла ринга Samatali Toltayev, Kazakhstan.
So Samatali Toltayev, one of 4 Kazakhstan semi-finalists from their 10-strong boxing team, goes through to contest championship gold here at the AIBA Youth World Championships in St. Petersburg. A 5-0 points decision victor over the game, but ultimately outgunned Sam Goodman from Australia. He gave it absolutely everything, but couldn't deal with the greater length and punch volume that it seemed to increase, if anything, the longer the contest went on. Samatali Toltayev, impossible to deny. And his furious punching has got him through to the gold medal bout in the 56-kilogram bantamweight division. Terrific performance by Sam Goodman, though. He comes away with championship bronze, having made it through to the final 4 stage. 5-0 across the board. 4 of the 5 judges favoring Toltayev in all 3 rounds. It was a 1-point margin of victory for the judge from Wales.
Ladies and gentlemen.